Acid. Hi, everybody. How's everybody doing tonight? Hope you're all doing well. Hope you're excited. It is time for yet another Forza Friday. Which, as we all know, is usually a shit ton of fun, but it's only fun when we have the whole team here. So, as per usual, I will wait by driving around and just passing time and shit, hoping for friends to show up just to see what happens. I don't know what's going to happen. I don't expect anybody to guaranteed be here. I never do, even though it's usually so commonplace for the whole team to get here. It's never 100%, you know? So we'll cruise around, we'll relax, have some fun, fucking about while we wait. Of course, we'll check the Forzathon out and see what kind of shit's going on with it.
Hey Slipstream, it's
Mess with it
Forzathon.
and see what's up. Yeah, none of these are really worth it. I don't need another Porsche Carrera GT. But yeah, let's give it a shot. I don't do rival challenges very often. S1 class rally. Interesting.
Hit the action button to see what you can win this week.
So this should be a fun way to just relax past time. I wanted was your honesty. Something more than this. Something more than this. I was thinking love I get. I am like you. Hey Danik, how you doing, man? You sent me a message just as I got started, so let me finish this event and I'll check out your message, okay? But welcome to the broadcast, buddy. Good to see you tonight. Nope, space isn't on yet. Ah. Whoa! I stalled. That was terrible. Ah! What the fuck? There we go. Sorry about that. Reading messages and shit. I got more than one message, and I missed the other message I had, so now I feel bad. But I had to get everything set up and get Danik in here. He's part of the regular crew, so he's got to be involved.
I'm unhappy with Forza Fun this week because, as you probably seen in my comment in the chat, this thing does not churn.
It'll be all right. It's probably because
refuses to churn.
Probably because you got to do some tweaking.
The speed that I usually go to have a tight turn, and it decides that it wants to go off the road on the other side. I guess I have understeer.
Understeer is when you turn and the car goes straight. Oversteer is when you turn and the car goes too tight and you spin.
Yeah, it's understeer then. I forget how to fix that.
Camber and suspension stiffness. Camber, toe-in, suspension stiffness. There's probably a whole bunch of other shit. Tire pressure, you know, I can go into details, but... Oh, great. My Twitch chat just connected. Cool. Come on, catch up with yourself, computer. There we go. Looks like chat room's back up and running. I don't know what the hell happened there, but that happens every now and then.
Hopefully we'll fix it. At least make it better. Oh, that's much better. Higher speeds it still is understeer, but it's much better when taking turns.
Usually simple adjustments can make a lot of difference, so it's always a matter of experimenting. Finding out what your car needs to be better. It's always fun. Anyway, still no sign of space. No messages from him or anything. You got that noise in the background again, man. It sounds like a fan or an AC.
Oh, it's my mom's fan.
It's not a big deal. It's just loud and distracting.
Yeah.
The fuck? Relax, phone. Anyways, that's good to go.
Okay.
Wow, no sign of space. Whatever. It's with that, though, that we run into an issue, as always, when it comes to Forza. What do we do when we don't have the full team here? I can't think of any other good games to play on Friday because, you know, it's been ingrained into us to have Friday be a Forza night now. Used to be another solo game day. No, it's not anymore. Jesus. Now it's even louder. What have you done?
It's been a while since we've been in Hot Wheels.
That is true. We have been away from Hot Wheels for a while. You still have stuff you need to complete in Hot Wheels?
Oh yeah.
Okay. Well then, go ahead and host it, and we can go to Hot Wheels and we can try and finish those events. There's really not much else for us to do that I can think of besides help complete the career mode, and then after that, once we complete the career mode with all my closer friends I play Forza with, we'll have to come up with something new. Maybe by that time, Horizon 4 will be out, and we'll all be able to fuck around with that.
Yeah. It's co-op campaign, right?
Yes. Oh, invite friend to co-op campaign. You should just be able to invite.
I probably won't end up getting, unless I'm looking to have enough money for both Horizon 4 and Battlefield 5. I probably won't end up getting it right away.
I have no intentions of buying the new Battlefield after the disappointment that was Battlefield 1.
Yeah, I can't help myself. I'm probably not going to pre-order it.
Right.
But I've always enjoyed Battlefield.
I absolutely love the Battlefield franchise, but Battlefield 1 made me so mad.
I liked Battlefield 1, it's just didn't enjoy it too much due to certain aspects of it. Like how they changed how Conquest works, I absolutely hated that.
Yeah, it was a dumb decision too. My biggest problem was the lack of a hardcore mode.
Yeah. And you could get those if it was a player-owned server.
Yeah, I know. And that's rather unlikely.
But
This is always fun. Waiting.
alright.
There we are. I'm here.
I'm gonna change the wheels on this.
Oh, okay.
Trying not to find stuff too low on this, because I don't want it to be an S2. Because I'm having a hard time finding stuff to lower.
Oh, damn.
Oh. I may actually have to make this an S2. I actually have to make this an S2.
Bummer.
There's literally nothing I can do to this make it an S1 besides make it entirely stock.
Bummer. But that's alright. Could be worse.
Another thing that I dislike about this vehicle now.
Oh, shit. Oh, it's funny. Get off of me, fold riser. We're just cruising. There's no need for you to be mean.
If I go silent,
That's fine, man.
I may not go silent, actually. Just seemingly disappear.
You have arrived at your
It's
destination.
alright, the chat crashed again.
Which doesn't put much attention into its mobile app. Which is easy to tell when half the time the chat just doesn't work on it.
Turn
Good
around
danger
when
signs.
it is safe to do so.
Oh. Got a marker finally. Yay. I'm falling to my death. That was fun.
Yeah, I want to go do that danger sign.
Well, I can't help you complete the danger sign. That's something you'll have to do by yourself, but it's always fun to try.
Yeah.
Shit. Like, if I get 3 stars on it, it won't count for you. It'll only count for me.
I'm relying on you to win these races, win the first race we do.
In 400
It's
yards.
even with the modifications I've done with the camber and stuff and the Hot Wheels warp tires, I still flew off the edge of the track.
But it's alright. I'll figure it out. We'll figure it out as a team.
Turn right. In 400 yards, turn sharp right. Turn sharp right.
Unlock S2 consoles. Yay.
Oh, I just did this danger sign a couple of minutes ago.
They really should make rankings
Turn around
whenever
when
like
it
you
is safe to do
upgrade the whatchamacallits. We guess the next round or what it is.
I can't hear you over
Really
the background
should
noise, so I have
skip
no
it.
idea what you said.
It should allow you to skip it. What the animation does when it goes to the
Turn
next
around
round, it
when it
should
is
allow you to
safe to
skip
do
it, to
so.
be honest.
Ah.
It's annoying just to sit there and watch it. Ugh.
I get what you're saying. Yeah, it's definitely a pain in the ass sometimes. Sometimes you just want to move on, be done. Alright, I get it. I got my reward. Cool, let me move on.
Turn right.
I don't care about the background story. Ah, I didn't make it. My truck started bouncing as I went on the side of the wall, so I didn't have enough speed. I like that little half.
I think I missed my turn.
Half bike sections are fun. Oh, they have some funny behaviors.
In 400 yards, bear right.
I missed my turn on accident.
In 400 yards, turn
You'll get there
right.
eventually. It's not a big deal. I can't start anything until you start it, so.
Turn right.
turn too tight.
The car started going off the edge, and it just wouldn't let me turn away.
In 400 yards, turn right. Turn right. In 400 yards, you will arrive at your destination.
Me and this race have a history of hating each other.
Lovely.
But I got 2 stars on it out of 3, which means I won the race, but I didn't complete the final objective. It's mainly because I don't like being in the S2 class cars. I think they're too powerful for their own good. And me not experimenting with those kind of cars enough really kind of dampers my abilities with it. Never working on anything that is capable of being an S. Huh?
Are you still getting the fan sound?
Nowhere near as much, bud. What was I saying?
Alright, so I've gone to this side of it. You're talking about you in S2 cars.
Yeah, I've never got to work on a car in real life that is potentially capable of being that high of a racing class. And so I don't know much about them, which makes me uncomfortable when tuning them. The standard tunes that I would do for other vehicles in the lower classes will not work for an S2.
Oh, that reminds me.
What's up, Tiger? How you doing, man? And yes, in case I do have a flat tire, that is great to have, but I can't change it, even if I wanted to. Just heads up, Tiger. Twitch Mobot seems to be having a very hard time staying alive. It keeps disconnecting and reconnecting and doing funny shit, so don't be surprised if you drop shit, drop chat or whatever. I'm tired, man. Tired. And itchy. And poison sumac all over my right arm and partially on my left arm, underneath my right nipple, and on my stomach. And sore. Blew my knee out the other day at work. Danik, the race is moving, bro.
Oh! Sorry, I was trying to figure out when my headset replacement may arrive.
It's alright.
Which it's supposed to be before July 3rd, so if it's after that, I'm counting it, but they're not going to replace it. Well, apparently this Porsche may not like to turn, but it does like to fly.
Yeah, an itchy right nipple is a pain in the ass, man. It's not fun. That was bad. That was really bad. I just reared the shit out of one area.
I just smashed into that turn. Like enough to where if it were an actual race IRL, then my car would be totaled on that side.
Right.
God, I keep wanting to press A for nitrous, but I still have the crew 2
muscle memory.
Muscle memory. And oh, great speed. So that should okay. Slowly working my way forward.
Yeah, it's taking me too long to get my tires heated up. So now my tires heated up, I can actually start.
Oh.
God damn it.
Yeah, I screwed it over. I went up on the rail, rolled across the track, and ended up on my side.
Oops. Yeah, you're not supposed to do that, bud.
Nope. Somehow I'm not in last. Strange. Ooh, we got a turn.
God damn it. Why'd you have to cut my line off, Viper? That was a perfect chance for me to gain some ground, and you just had to cut right in there. Stupid Viper. Which is hard for me to say, because I like Vipers.
They're nice looking. It's not...
Oh, they're a lot of fun to drive, dude. They're terrifying.
I just went from 11th to 6th place.
I took second, so we should win. Yeah, there we go.
Sweet. Yeah, but on that like last half minute or 20
That is
seconds
correct,
of the
Tiger.
race.
That is very, very much so correct. That is disgusting as well. Never stick your finger in your butt. It's
What?
a bad idea.
What?
Well, an itchy pain in the ass could be really serious. Might wake up with a stinky finger. Think about it.
Alright then.
I think it's gone over his head, Tiger.
Before I start the next race, I'm gonna get out of this car now that I don't use it.
Sure. Yeah, you do what you gotta do, man. I'm just waiting. Not much. You wanna know what we should do, though, Tiger? Me and you should play some golf. But I've noticed you haven't been online much either. There's a couple of people that I haven't seen on lately on the computer. I don't even see you on Thursdays when I get off of work. Harder than the sound of the 303. Fuck me on GHB. Yeah! Hey, look, a Pagani. I'm in a Pagani.
I couldn't decide which one between the Pagani and the Koenigsegg that I wanted to use, so I just went with the Pagani. This Pagani that was
400 yards, turn sharp right.
unnaturally good in the snow when we were on Blizzard now and using supercars.
Yeah.
Turn
I
sharp.
mean hypercars.
That was a while ago.
Yeah. Oh, this one likes to fly too. Wait. There are fins on the front of the car too?
Yes. It's called the front diffuser.
I didn't know that.
Or front
In
splitter,
400
if you
yards,
prefer.
Turn right.
Oh,
Yeah,
I did
front
not
rear
catch that.
diffusers. And those diffusers will channel air
Turn right.
just the just the right ways to increase downforce.
I gotta
Everything
get
over-
used to looking at my main map for turns
Crap.
again.
I'm losing my voice. Anything that focuses air over the top is to put downforce to the rear tires on the rear spoiler.
In 400
Anything on
yards,
the front is to help keep it vacuum to the ground. It's pretty cool.
turn right.
Physics is crazy. Downforce and all that shit is really neat.
Physics is fun.
Give me one too, Tiger. I'm fucking hungry.
In 200 yards, turn left. Turn yards, bear right. Keep right.
You ready?
Sure.
Okay.
This one has a jump. We're gonna get some airtime. Fuck me on GHB. Oh man. What the fuck is space?
Oh, this is the second week he's missed Forza.
Met him on. He was there Wednesday. He was here.
Yeah.
Where the fuck is he?
Said he was on Forza Hub 14 hours ago.
Yeah.
Or something hours ago. Steven! That's the pack performance.
Crap! I got spun out.
I'm up in 4th at the moment. Oh, I remember this. I remember always screwing up on this the last time that we did this race. Oh, the last time that we were on this turn on a race. Oh, this thing flies. Oh, and it bounces when it lands on the wheels. If it would not have bounced, I would have had kept 1st place.
It's alright.
Oh, I got ended and messed up. Luckily, I have a good amount of time to catch back up first.
It's a pretty long race, but be careful. Still gotta be careful.
I smashed into the wall trying to dodge around this guy.
Yeah. Not abnormal.
Jump past you.
Getting around to AI is always a bitch.
Ooh. The boost that are right jumps, I keep jumping.
Yep.
I just have enough lift.
That's awesome.
Speed enough
That's
lift.
good. It'll help you out a lot too. Make easier corners. You won't be spinning your tires as much.
Oh my god!
Up.
I just jumped part of the track.
Sweet.
I'm really hoping I have recorded that. Like, there's a jump back there where there's that track race right ahead.
Like I said, there's a lot of tracks on here. Me and it have a long relationship of failures and awesome things at the same time. A lot of crazy shit's happened on a lot of them.
I saw that.
Good stuff.
When I saw that ahead.
Well done.
Thanks. When I saw that and I saw how high I was going, I was like, I'm gonna hit that. It's gonna be my luck. Or I'm just gonna fly over it.
Yeah, that's one of the coolest jumps I think in the game. It's really hard to clear, but if you do clear it, it feels real.
Yeah.
Definitely one of the cooler Hot Wheels tracks, I think, just because of the insanity of it. Definitely not recommended for anything under S class. A class, you might be able to get away with it if you got a really, really good one, or if you're fucking lucky. But more often than not, you'll go just slow enough to where you either clip it or crash right into the side of it. You're so...
Man, I was really hoping I'd get that
Excuse
Aston
me.
Martin V8 vintage
That was
in that wheel
gross.
spin.
Aston Martins are cool. I like Aston Martins. I've always wanted a DB8 or DB9. I'm not sure. It's one of the DB series. I can't remember which one it is. Always been a fan of Aston Martin, though. Ugh. Oof. So that was a good race. I'm very proud of you for getting that win. I was doing terrible. Absolute shit that last race.
When it is safe to do so.
I just doesn't do the reverse 180 very well.
You gotta time it right. If you don't shift at the right moment, like you don't use manual transmission. If you don't hit the throttle at the right moment, you won't be able to spin it around.
It just didn't really turn sharp in reverse. Well, in reverse. It actually took a wide turn well in reverse, which is what ruined it. Oh, okay. Question mark? I hit the start of one of the railings and it just flung my car, the front of my car to the side.
Shit.
When is it time?
High-speed highway. This is one of the ones where downforce is very important. Prepare your eardrums. If you have never heard this car before, turn down your volume because it's going to get loud, and it's not going to be me getting loud. It's the car. Although, if I wanted to get loud tonight, I could because there is nobody in my house. It's just me and the missus. But it's hard for me to get loud when I don't have all my mates here. Without my whole team, I'm usually pretty reserved.
Pagani Zonda.
Yep, the Pagani Zonda R. My Flamingo Zonda. I love it because
it's covered in flamingos. Is that the high-pitched revving of your vehicle, yes, or is that just an AI?
It's probably me you're hearing. Ow! Get off me! The noise this thing makes is phenomenal. Oh, it's good.
Ooh, that's another way I didn't want to. Don't break right in front of me, AI.
Such a fun car. I'm not much of a guy for hypercars and supercars and shit, but there's just something about this Zonda, besides the fact it's covered in flamingos, that I fucking love. I think it's the noise.
Yeah.
That noise is
there are only 3 hypercars in this game that I actually enjoy. The Koenigsegg, the Pagani, and I can't remember what the last one is. I know I have what livery I have it on it, but I don't remember what it is called. So I'm pretty sure it's a hypercar. I don't think it's super.
I'll read that in just a minute, Tiger. Salty cats oh my god! Get out of the way, Ferrari! Ooh! Oh, almost went off the edge.
Oh, you barely got that guy. So I finished you in fourth, and I saw both of your vehicles right next to each other as you finished.
That was close, man. Sounds like the love child of a car in the Pac-Man arcade cabinet.
There's only one part of that race that kind of like did not favor me on, which was early on in that race on a.
But the fact of the matter is this: once again, you took first place.
Early on that race, when a small hill or mound or whatever it was made the front of my Koenigsegg like pop up in the air, and then almost lost first when I screwed a turn over. Wait, no, screwed a turn up. Whatever, works.
I just force started this car in 6th gear.
Wait, I haven't done that. What am I missing noise at the moment? Have to be. This one was another S2 race. Yes. Alright. Guess we're doing this one.
Yeah, I'm gonna spin. Yeah, the genius behind the Pagani sound, I can't remember his name, but he's had the exact same design concept in his head since day one of creating the corporation that makes Pagani. It has to be as close to a Formula 1 car as you can get legally or something like that, was his concept. And that's what this car practically is. This car is as close to a Formula 1 car, in my mind, that you can get to legally drive on the road, you know? If you don't know what Formula 1 cars are, you're missing out. They're spectacular. Which is kind of an easy way to plug. Just so you guys know, I love the world of motorsport. If you're interested, Le Mans 2018 is starting soon. Make sure you take the time to check out your local listings and see if you can get a piece of it, so we can all have some shit to gossip about. I'm probably gonna miss it because I'm probably gonna be at work, but I can hope that I'll get some glimpses of it. I don't know if it's a 24-hour Le Mans or if it's one of the Le Mans GT circuits. I can't remember. Just gotta wait and see. But Le Mans is one of the coolest ones to watch. If you're into circuit racing, that is. GT cars, Formula cars, all sorts of awesome vehicles have been on the Le Mans track.
I haven't driven this vehicle yet, so why not try it out now? Got a new vehicle when I got on today.
Cool.
I haven't tried it yet because I decided I needed to figure out how to drive that Porsche.
That's alright. Do what you gotta do.
Not the regular
fuck
Ford
am I
GT,
gonna drive,
but the Mark 40 or something like that.
I know what I'm gonna drive. We already drove it earlier this night, but I'm gonna drive it again because why not? It's a Subi. I like my Subis. Yeah. Excuse me.
I meant to get up and get a drink before this race.
Yeah, go ahead, man. If you don't get back in time for the race to start, I'll jump on.
Yeah, it's fine. Whenever I'm playing games, I always intend to go get something to eat or go grab a drink right in between matches, and then I always forget to until the match is starting.
Until the match starts. It's like, oh shit, I needed to go do that. Yeah.
Like, in the loading screen, I'm like, and I forgot to do that yet again.
It's okay. Race is starting. Oh dear. I'm slow. Oh no!
Oh.
Yes.
Oh. I overcorrected.
The 24-hour Le Mans is exactly what it sounds like. It's a 24-hour race on the Le Mans circuit. Teams will switch out the drivers, of course, because one driver going for 24 hours is absolutely ludicrous. But it's a very exciting race event. Like I said, I don't know if it's this Le Mans coming up that's the 24-hour one, or if it's just one of the GT Cup series. I've missed so many races since I started working both jobs that I really don't know where we're at in the season. It's depressing.
I canvas.
Hey, that's a GT40 Mark II.
Oh, that's what it was. That's what the mark was.
Yep. Fantastic machine.
I started a
funny story.
Easy
way to plug again. The GT40 Mark II won the Le Mans 12 times in a row, beating Ferrari. Or no, not 12. Actually, I don't know. I can't remember. But I know they beat Ferrari many, many times in a row. It's hilarious. Like, it's a Ford. Fords aren't supposed to do that.
Aren't they coming out with like a new GT that resembles the old style?
That would be spectacular if they do, because that's the only GT I like. The newer body style GT isn't very exciting.
I feel like I saw it somewhere that they were bringing one out of the old style.
Whoa! Jesus! I just got torpedoed. I just got torpedoed by No Comply the AI.
Oh, dang, I'm not gonna get up there. Oh, not enough. Get it. I messed up on too many turns to win.
It's alright. Like I said, I got torpedoed by No Comply.
Yeah. I had two major scoops. That back and forth turn right towards the end, and then right at the beginning when he saw me face plant into that railing. When I overcorrected. You can always
run the race again.
Yep.
Excuse me. I'm belching up dinner. Dinner's not settling well. Which is actually depressing because it's the first time I've ever gotten bad food from this place. There's a Burger King that I go to pretty regularly. I'll be there every 2 or 3 weeks just to drop in, say hi, grab a milkshake, maybe get something to eat. I took Katie out there tonight because we didn't have a whole lot of time. She had to be in bed by like 6 o'clock because she's got to be up at 1 something in the morning for work tomorrow. And it was the first time that my food was actually bad. I didn't want to say anything because, you know, these are my Burger King guys. This is my Burger King family. So now my stomach's kind of upset, so I apologize if I'm more gaseous than normal. Boop.
I'm gonna do this. This is 1 star. So I feel that this does not fare the best on the turns.
Yeah.
I'll probably fix with tuning, but
mid-engine,
don't want to give time to do that.
Mid-engine rear-wheel drives have a tendency to be a bit oversteery.
I like this slide for the first I guess with the way I drive, most of my vehicles end up sliding. But before I do anything, though, I will be right back.
Yeah, no problem, man. So, Tiger, where the fuck have you been, man? I haven't seen you. The same thing with 3.5s. I haven't seen him in fucking weeks either, and it made me nervous. And I don't like direct messaging people because, you know, you never know what they're doing. Maybe they didn't want to be bothered, which is why I haven't seen them, kind of deal. And you haven't shown up in broadcast for a while either. You missed all the voting. We had a brand new game vote, and you weren't there. Made me sad. Across upon the bedroom wall, from grace she will fall. An image burning in her mind, and between her thighs. You guys creeped out yet? I don't blame you if you are. Yeah? What have you been so busy with, bro? Will you come again? Fall and beg to serve or please on your back or knees. Our forgiveness for her sins, reverse punishment. Would you suffer eternally or eternally? Ah. Work with a girlfriend and being sociable. You actually get people to hang out? I envy you. If you actually get to go out and hang out with people, I seriously envy you, man. I don't mean that in a harsh way. That makes me sad because all my friends, they've all gone their separate ways. So if you're lucky to get friends to hang out with, good for you. That's such a rarity nowadays. And as for the girlfriend, believe me, I've been there. I've been married for about 10 years. Women take up a lot of our time. And of course, work. I don't even need to bitch and moan about work. I got 2 jobs that kick my ass, so... Bam. I understand wholly, bud. But, you could have at least sent me a message or something saying, hey, Canvas, I'm gonna be gone for a bit. That way I wouldn't fucking panic about you. Fucking panic about you. You know what I'm saying?
Alright, I'm back.
Welcome back.
Wait.
Corpus Christi. She needs Corpus Christi. Corpus Christi. A body of Christ. This is such a weird typo negative song. I don't know what it's about. I don't know if it's about sex or if it's about religion or something else. It's just such a good song. I miss Peter Steele so bad. What about you guys? Is there any artists, living or dead, that you guys absolutely love? But you don't understand half of what their music is about? Get out of here! Get out of here! Little bug. Sorry. No. Fuck, I'm hungry. It's not good. Excuse me. I'm ready whenever you are, man.
Yeah. I thought you could change the vehicle, like what vehicles you could use.
Nope, not in Hot Wheels. You can only change vehicles if you do championship. And we're not doing championships yet because you don't have championships unlocked. The Boredoms? Okay. I don't know them.
Wow. My S1 that's the best handling is my my RS200.
Makes sense. It's a good car.
You said artists that you like but don't know what their stuff's about.
Artists that you absolutely love, but you don't understand the meaning to a lot of their music. You just know their music is fucking good, but you don't know why it's good.
The only one I can think of is Avenged Sevenfold, and some of Disturbed stuff. But the bands that I listen to, Avenged Sevenfold more than the rest.
Yeah, that makes sense. A lot of
I
Avenged
tend to
Sevenfold
drift
stuff
towards
is
music
very...
that I can figure out the meaning to.
Avenged Sevenfold is a very good band, and they have very good stories behind a lot of their work.
But with a lot of Avenged Sevenfold, I've just enjoyed the songs without wanting to look up the meaning to them.
Ah! That's cool, Tiger. That's why I don't recognize them.
However, my favorite band that has meanings behind their lyrics is Sabaton, which all of their music is about.
Into the motherland, the German armies march. Fucking love Sabaton, man.
Yeah, I randomly found them. I don't even know how, but right when I found it, I was like, I'm listening to more of this.
Yeah, Sabaton is amazing.
Oh, you smashed me into that wall.
I did? I'm sorry.
Right. Expected my McLaren to be a tad bit faster. And it was drifting. Oh, I've screwed the pooch.
That's gross.
That's actually the first time I've used that phrase, even though I've heard it quite a lot.
Yeah, I know. Screwed the pooch is an old one, but it was funny that you said it. I didn't break enough. Whoa!
Out of my way! Stupid freaking Dodge. I think that's a Dodge or that or it's a Chevy. Either way, it needs to get out of my way. Which one? It's a Dodge or Chevy that makes the muscle that has the tall rear.
I don't know.
It's like a bit taller than most.
but I don't know. I have to see exactly what you're referring
to. Ooh, I remember this part.
Whee! Whee! Cross the line at 189.
So glad that this game doesn't use the right bumper.
The organized drum circle was 77 drummers. Holy shit! That's awesome! Hey, what's up, Momo? Welcome to the broadcast, buddy. That's fucking cool, Tiger. Holy crap. Jesus, I can only imagine the noise. And what happens if there's that one drummer that's out of sync with the rest of them? Oh, God. Can you imagine the embarrassment?
Turn around when it is safe to
Why am I in the water? What the hell?
So, you know the, Halo theme song from, like, Halo C and stuff,
yes.
Right? Did you, see the stuff about, like, 80 high school boys going to a, bathroom to sing that?
No, I did not. That is hilarious.
200 yards. Turn right. Turn right.
They're pretty neat. There's so many videos of people just being in, like, bathrooms and stuff with a good echo singing that.
Yeah,
The monk part of it.
Acoustics make a huge difference in making good sound.
Yeah.
That's why I don't have a full-on crazy-ass setup for my gaming and whatnot, because I don't have good acoustics in my gaming room. I gotta get all this shit set up and eggshells on the wall and whatnot.
Yeah.
That's why I don't have a camera and all the other fancy shit that a lot of streamers do. And on top of that, I don't make enough money to support something like that. If I'm gonna do it, I'll make a whole fucking studio, you know, dedicated to my broadcasting.
Yeah.
400 yards. Bear left. Keep left.
I only have one A-class that's worth using because it can actually churn.
It's alright, man.
As the rest of mine are like slow accelerating
This is a team effort. You're not doing this by yourself.
Yeah.
You go with whatever you think you need to
I
use to
still
get
want
the
to
job
use
done.
one of. Yeah. The only other things that are even commented are the like 4 or 5 muscle cars right there that they don't exactly churn the best.
Yeah, that's normal. Typical behavior for a muscle car is a lot of speed, a lot of horsepower, a lot of noise, not the greatest in the world of handling.
I just didn't want to use this BMW.
Actually, yeah, we'll go with the Bone Shaker. We'll stick with the Hot Wheels theme, just because I know it's a good car. Another fun segue. You guys know I collect Hot Wheels cars. If you're interested in collecting them yourself, there is a secret super in one of the upcoming cases. If you don't know what a super is, it's a super treasure hunt. It is a very special Hot Wheels car with a very unique paint job and given rubber tires and made in very limited productions. Secret supers have been missing from the Hot Wheels lineup since, I think, 98? The first secret super we're going to get for the very, very long time is the 50th anniversary Bone Shaker, which I am very excited for. Downside is, if I can't find it in store, I'm going to have to buy it from the second-hand market, and it's going to be roughly $50 or more. Yeah, for a fucking Hot Wheel. I know. It's bad.
I mean,
but such is the problem of being a collector.
I want to get this Star Wars Lego sculpture that's over $100. Due to just how intricate and how large it is.
I have a certain class of models that I'm willing to spend hundreds of dollars on too. So I understand that wholly, but
yeah,
I build Mobile Suit Gundams. What the fuck? Yeah, I build Mobile Suit Gundams. If you don't know what those are, it's alright. It's kind of a niche category thing. Not a lot of people know about
Yeah.
them.
Star Wars is the only thing like where I actually have to make it where I'd spend. Well, Star Wars are one of the only things I'd actually spend that kind of money on just to have the show, I guess.
Right.
That and probably the will. I can't really think of anything else that I like enough to do that.
Shit.
That's a turn! I was too busy realizing that I was in first place. I realized it's a turn.
It's alright. Ooh, tail got away from me. I'm right behind you. On your right side. And I'm gonna drop off. And I'm on your inside. Taking the corner.
I did that.
And back up in front.
Until you got a red something behind you.
Yes. Yes, I know. He's been on my tail since we started. Oh, shit. Not a spot I wanted to get airtime.
Oh, hello.
Go, 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 go. Keep that first place, man.
I did not expect you to come back into the real world.
I spun out.
In time. Yeah, I saw that, but you were ghosted for me, so I was thinking I could just go.
No, he flipped over! Ah! Oh, shit! Oh, what a disaster.
That just happened.
Yes, it did. Aha! The BMW bitched out and put on his brakes too early. First place is mine, you whore. Oh, it's a Mercedes. Shit.
Falls Cowboy with yet again in another race was in my way and not getting out of the way.
Yeah, Cowboy has a tendency to do that. I don't know what's up with his drive guitar, but every time I come across him, he has a tendency to get in the way. Good recovery. Man, that was scary.
Just trying this one again, since we're in the area.
In 400 yards, turn right. Turn right. In 100 yards, turn left. In 200 yards, turn right.
Alright. Half pipe climb. Another S1 race, eh? We've already used the twin mill, we've already used the bone shaker. Why don't we use something that isn't a Hot Wheels car? Nah, we'll use my vet. Pop-up headlamps make me 10 times cooler.
I think I was trying to figure something out, and then I forgot what I was trying to do.
Sounds like you need some sleep.
Probably. I haven't gotten much sleep the last couple of nights.
Nor have I, bud. Nor have I. Fighting this
Which
poison
my
sumac
usual
and shit makes it difficult to sleep at night.
My usual summer vacation pattern is get a small amounts of sleep for like 3 to 4 nights in a row, and then sleep until 11 or noon the next on the 4th or 5th night. That seems to be my summer pattern every year.
It's alright. As long as you take care of everything else that needs to be taken care of during the time you're awake, you should.
Yeah. I always do. Get out of my way, Tractoid.
If you can't find a way around them, make a way around them, I guess. I don't encourage bad racing or dirty racing, whatever you want to call it, but if you can't get around them, sometimes you gotta give them a little nudge.
Yeah. On that half lap, I was able to blast myself ahead of the competition.
It's funny. There's a generation gap between me and second place. Looks like second place is a C6 or a C7 Corvette. I can't tell. Oh, shit. Bad shift.
That brought me to a dead stop.
Because I didn't need to shift. That was a terrible spot to shift. You're an idiot, Candace.
Oh. And I'm pretty sure second place is a Corvette, and I'm not letting it past me.
Yeah, Atomic Banana. That's the one that I said's a generation gap between me and it.
Ah.
Hello there, Mike. Welcome to the broadcast. How you doing tonight? Oh, fuck.
This Ferrari is so easy to drive that I almost hate it. Well, I almost want to hate it for how easy it is to drive.
I understand that 100%, man. It drives me nuts when you can drive a car and the car drives itself. I fucking hate it. So, yeah, that one makes perfect sense to me, bud. What kind of Rari is it?
I don't quite remember. For sure I chose in the wrong race.
It's alright. It's a fun race, isn't it?
If I earn a medal, then I chose the right one. That is.
I'm doing good, Mike. I'm hanging out with my buddy Danik tonight, helping him finish some Hot Wheels challenges. Because my buddy Space isn't here. He's kind of my staple buddy for playing FH3. And it's usually between me and him that we come up with some crazy fun ideas. But since he's not here, I'm just relying on Danik to give me what he needs help with. Because I got nothing left to do. All my careers are complete. I got a couple more championships that I could probably finish, but it's not a big deal. Oh no! Oh, Banana passed me at the last second. Fucker.
And about 39-year gap between your guys' cars.
It usually is. Forza's usually really relaxing, exciting night for us. There's some nights where it gets kind of stressful, just because it's a video game. Video games can get stressful.
To do so.
And then there's other nights where it's just so relaxed that we don't even know what the fuck's going on. We're usually laughing so hard, or some other.
On that one.
We're laughing so hard that we don't know what's happening, and all sorts of fun shit. Good stuff, man. Good stuff.
Turn around when it is safe to do so.
That is the Ferrari 456 Italia, isn't it? Yeah, it looks like a 456.
488 GDV.
Ah, shit.
400 yards. Turn left. 100 yards. Turn left. 200 yards. Turn
It is a really nice game.
Turn right.
I enjoy it a lot. It finally gave me what I wanted from a Forza Horizon game. I didn't like the previous entries. I couldn't get into them. And this is more of what I expected.
Yeah. What do you think about the seasons changing each week in the next Forza Horizon?
It's interesting. I don't know how it's going to work, but it's definitely one of those things that makes you go, Like, how's it going to affect the races and whatnot? Is it going to be, like, a whole nother concept of racing, or is it going to be something else entirely?
Like, it's... Like, with, like, the snow, it's going to affect the road and stuff. And
yeah,
how it drives.
It absolutely fucking better. If it doesn't, then it's just an aesthetic, and it's stupid.
Yeah.
There better be real-time weather effects, like hydroplaning and shit.
It's gonna... Yeah. I feel like it's like gonna be like... Probably gonna be like changing like every Sunday or something like that.
It's whatever. We'll wait and see. What's my favorite car? I get asked this question all the time. I need to know, is it in game or in real life? Because if it's in real life, my favorite dream car is something I would kill for. 1971 Plymouth Hemi-Cuda 446 pack. In game, my favorite, the twin mill. The twin mill
in real
and the
life. I don't know if I would kill to have the 22 window Volkswagen bus. I'm pretty sure it's 22 window.
Hell yeah.
So, you know what I'm talking about?
Yes, of course
Like
I
the
know.
windows that are on the front.
It's
That
me.
is so nice out.
Of course I know what you're talking about. It's V-dubs. I love V-dubs.
My dad took him one day. He's probably going to consider selling his current bus that he has in order to get like a new one to work on and stuff.
That's definitely one way to go about doing it. You gotta get the money somehow to work. Oh, fuck. To work on your next project.
Yeah. It was like when he got his bus, he instantly took it serious and got all the books and stuff to work on the engine and the bus. And like added in heat gauges for the oil and the engine and all that. And what's funny is whenever he would honk the horn on it, it would reset the numbers. Like it would make the numbers would do like the lines on the lights on the numbers do like a circle and then go back to what they were. They go back to working normal.
Sounds like a little bit of an electronics problem.
I mean, he also
It's
had
not
really
a bad
serious
car, Mike.
100.
I cannot deny that at all. But it's not what the Charger should be. It's not what it used to be. The original Charger was much scarier, much more impressive than the Scat Pack Chargers of today. As cool as they are, I just don't think they captured the same essence of the classics. Everybody is entitled to like whatever the hell they want to like. I will always judge harshly, but I never will. Ah, fuck, bad shift.
If I had to choose like a different vehicle in real life, I'd have to go with that Falcon XY that I drive a lot.
Good luck finding one.
Yeah.
It's an Australian car.
Try it.
What the fuck? Did I Corvette? Damn it.
I wonder if it's how easy it is to find old World War II style Jeeps. Or the old World War II Jeeps.
Willys?
Yeah.
You can find them fairly easy if you look in the right spots. But they ain't cheap. Unless they're projects. Yeah. If they're project Willys, you can get them for like $7,000 and under. But if they're complete, ready to go, they can be upwards of, 30 to 60,000 and then some. Especially if they're authentic Willys. If they're authentic Willys, you better be ready to pay out the ass. To get the Hot Wheels tracks, you have to buy the Hot Wheels expansion pass. Okay? To get any of the extras, you have Forza Horizon 3 Standard Edition will just give you access to Australia, which is good enough in its own, but if you really want to up the ante and go to the crazy shit, you'll get Blizzard Mountain and then the Hot Wheels expansion. To me, it's better to go all out. If you're going to buy a game, you're better off buying all of the game instead of buying it in portions. I made the mistake of buying the game in portions, and it ended up costing me a lot more money than it's actually worth. Because now you can get a combination package of all the expansions, plus the base game, and some other shit, for about $70. If you go to the right areas. Find the right stores. I ended up buying Forza Horizon 3 Standard Edition. Then I bought Forza Horizon 3 VIP expansion, which was $30, or no, not 30, $10 because it was on sale. And then I bought the Blizzard Mountain expansion, which was 20-some dollars. And then after that, I bought the Hot Wheels expansion, which was another 20-some dollars. When I had already bought a more expensive version of the game, not realizing that it already had the stuff, it just hadn't been released yet. So I ended up spending way more money than I should have. Which sucks.
200 yards, turn right.
So if you're going to buy the game, I recommend you get all of it.
Turn right. Turn around when it is safe to do so.
Are you above me? You're above me.
Yeah. I'm going to go do a speed trap to get some medals. I need 4 more to get the next set of races.
Got it.
Or I can just fly off the track.
That's always fun. Not recommended though.
I was just on the... What? Okay. Something happened that caused me to go completely off route.
400 yards. Turn left.
Just click on the wrong one.
Yeah, definitely keep it in mind, Mike. You can buy whatever you want to buy. I'm just recommending if you're going to buy it and you want it, but go all out. That's the way I do with a lot of things nowadays. Like, if I pre-order a game, I buy the most expensive version of it. Even though I'm short on funds and probably shouldn't be doing that. It's just, instead of wasting my fucking time waiting for all the parts to be released to buy them individually. You know?
Turn right. Keep right.
Oh, with the Crew 2 Season Pass, you get like all the vehicles like a week earlier, correctly, and you get them all free.
Turn right.
Yeah,
can't remember what
I think you just get them
season
early. I
was.
don't know if you get them for free yet. It hasn't been confirmed, has it?
Turn right.
Maybe I watched. I remember something that I remember seeing something about being pre-ordered. That it may be. I can't
200
remember now.
yards. Turn
Yeah, I
right.
don't know
Look
for
it back
sure.
up.
I've had the Crew 2 pre-ordered
Turn
since it was
right.
announced for pre-order. So, the Crew is kind of what helped build my channel. It may not seem like it, but my channel used to be very, very active at one point.
Yeah.
I have over 500 followers for a reason, and that's because I had a lot of people coming in, and they're like, oh man, I like the way you do things. It was mainly because of the Crew.
Yeah,
The Crew is a staple game on my channel.
first.
I have hundreds of Crew videos on my YouTube channel in a playlist if you want to check it out. It'll be Crew videos, and then of course Multiplayer Sunday and a bunch of other shit. It's because of the Crew that I even gained any popularity. You know?
Yeah. Let me
It's
like
a
my
spectacular
first
game.
12, I think.
Ah!
And then I've gone the rest for Siege, but then I've stopped streaming it again.
Turn around
Oh.
when it is safe to do so.
Because I'm bad at committing to things like that and then not being lazy about it.
Alright.
So I don't want to make like a streaming schedule because then I don't want to feel obligated to stream whenever I just don't feel it.
100 yards.
I want to do it whenever I feel like it, but whenever I'm playing a game and it just doesn't feel like
thanks for the follow, Mike. Much
it
appreciated.
doesn't feel like
Means
it's
a
being
lot to me.
entertaining
It
enough
really does.
to be worth streaming, then I just don't do it.
Right. Yeah, I get what you're saying, Danik. That's one of the reasons why I've
So
been
when it
fighting
comes to
with it and fighting with it.
Yeah.
Like, I don't want to broadcast if there's nobody here to watch me, but I'm afraid not broadcasting, I might miss the chance to get people to come in. So, I understand it wholly.
Like,
It's
I don't
only
care if anyone
satisfaction.
bothers showing up to watch because I mainly just do it so I can upload it to YouTube. So because one of my I know a friend of mine likes to watch we'll watch them after I've uploaded them. But if I just feel like it's not entertaining enough or it won't be, then I just don't bother
Right.
attempting to make it. And if I also don't like to stream unless I have energy, which
Yeah, that's definitely
sometimes it's hard to
big
come by.
thing. That's one of the reasons why I try so hard to stay positive and full of juice for broadcasting, is because nobody wants a dull broadcaster.
Yeah. I just failed that danger sign.
In 100 yards. Turn right.
That's a first.
200
First time I've
yards.
actually failed a danger sign whenever I intentionally did it.
Turn right.
Yeah, that is weird. I don't think I've ever failed the danger sign either.
400 yards.
And I didn't have a good run up. I think I was only going about 90 or 100 when I hit it.
I failed them because I've like landed and flipped over, but I've never just like outright failed one.
Keep wanting to hit A for the nitrous from the Crew 2.
Yeah, you said that earlier.
Yeah. I feel it in my mind, about to do it, and I'm like, nope, that's handbrake.
Turn right.
So, not anyways.
Blizzard Mountain it's cool, but it is way more frustrating than it needs to be. I live in Michigan. I'm used to driving in the snow. The snow physics do not work properly in the fucking Forza game. It is infuriating.
Turn around.
Shit!
It's safe to do so.
I don't
Sorry. Fell off the
I
edge.
think I've ever played a game with vehicles and snow where the snow physics work how they really should.
I know, but it's a video game. I can't expect it to be just like driving real life, but it's still frustrating. Like, I know how vehicles are supposed to respond to it and what they're supposed to do in situations like that at certain speeds, and then the fucking Blizzard Mountain, it doesn't do it, and it makes me mad. What part of Michigan, Mike?
Turn around when it is safe to do so.
So you're in the heart of Michigan, got it. Instead of Lansing or whatnot. Let's face it, nobody cares about Lansing, even though it's the capital of Michigan. The only place they fucking know in Michigan is Detroit. I live in Ypsilanti, so we're about an hour away from each other.
And I know about Hill, Michigan.
Yeah, a lot of people do, but that's not...
And I think
my point is, when you hear Michigan, what do you think of first? Fucking Detroit.
I think of the Great Lakes.
That's all of
Detroit. Detroit just doesn't come to my mind when I think Michigan. It's just the lakes, and also when I had gone hiking with my dad there when we were visiting Michigan.
Where the fuck did you go hiking in Michigan? There's no mountains.
We found a place that had trails, and we went along the trails. And then I stood on a log that was wet, slipped, and hit the back of my head on the log. I did a complete 180 in the air, and hit my head on the log.
Pull the Charlie Brown.
Turn around when it is safe to do so. Recalculating route.
No, that's fucking great, Mike. From one Michigan brother to another.
There's something my dad and I want to do at some point in the future, which is I want to say it's the Great Pacific Trail. It's that real long trail over on the Pacific coast.
Meh.
I don't know what it's called though.
Your guess is as good as mine, bud.
In 100 yards.
Hiking has always been a big part of my life with my dad since a state park near me it's not mountains or anything, but it has some good hilly trails.
That's good.
Yeah, and some good hilly trails.
We don't have enough of that here in Michigan.
And we've always gone there
so hard.
a lot.
It was so hard to find mountain biking trails that were worth my time to practice.
Oh. It's not really, at least not at that park, there's not really mountain biking, it's more just walking. Oh, there is a Army Corps of Engineers marker there. You just have to, but the only way to find it is just to know where it is.
Oh god, yeah, dude, Mike, the fucking Michigan weather is the worst. Even though everybody says, no, our weather's the worst. No, my weather's the worst. Fucking Michigan weather is the worst. It was fucking 90-something degrees today. 90 fucking degrees today. But yet,
it's been 90 degrees
Tuesday
for
and
the week
Thursday, it was like 60 or something. It doesn't... Michigan weather doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
Never has. Never will.
Yeah,
It's fucking ridiculous.
Where I live in northwest Missouri, we get a lot of the same weather. For some reason. I could say that the weather here is bipolar at times.
You don't know anything about bipolar. You don't know anything about bipolar weather until you lived in Michigan. For as long as I have, man.
During the winter, it'll go from 10 degrees one day to 80 degrees the next.
Oh. Ew. Shit. Yeah, that's
It'll be fine.
Well, I don't know. I forgot. What state are you in, Danik? I forgot. Mike wants to know.
Missouri.
You don't have to share it if you don't want to.
Missouri. Not Missouri.
Missouri.
Missouri is the rednecks. That's you can tell if you can know they're redneck if they say Missouri. Or that or they're from Deep South Missouri.
Deep South Missouri. That's what my dad would call it, I'm sure. Do.
Oh crap! I just realized something. I have two versions of this vehicle, and I think I have one of them screwed up. I'm not sure.
It's always fun.
I don't know which one I just chose.
Not bad at all. No, this is just imagination. You had picture up behind.
Seems to be taking a while to load.
Cause this is Thriller Night. And no, this is not the Michael Jackson version. Don't get me wrong, it's great. This is my buddy Clayton's version. It's funnier to me. I don't know why. It's just coming from Clayton. I love Clayton to death. He chose some weird music to cover for his Scandroid project.
I seem to be missing half my frames.
Woo! Oh shit. Got super frame rating there for a second. That
sorry
was
if I
scary.
bump you. No, sorry about that.
It's alright.
Josh is a wreck fest.
Yeah, it was bad.
I'm very disappointed that there was no Wreckfest or War Thunder news at E3 this year
Yeah,
from Microsoft.
I was surprised by that too. Although good news is Wreckfest is fully released now on PC and PS4, but there's no word on Xbox yet.
I just got sent back to last after I jumped over the railing.
Oh, bummer.
Get out of my way, you ugly. Viper, get out of my way. You have the worst paint job ever.
I was really disappointed at the lack of Wreckfest news too.
I was hoping that I'd always get War Thunder news, since that's supposed to be coming real soon, but nothing.
Meh. Ugh. I didn't slow down enough. I slowed down too much.
War Thunder because it has more. It's really the game that's most realistic, easy to enter game that has dogfights, and plus it's World War I, World War II era planes with some 50s era.
I have a video game on my laptop. I don't have it installed, called Dogfighter, which is really, really fun. Shit! I couldn't slow down enough.
Like 6th place? This doesn't seem right, but alright.
But yeah, I bought Dogfighter because it was one of those games where I only had like $3 left on my Steam wallet. I'm like, yeah, fuck it. It actually turned out to be a lot of fun. There's another game that I'm waiting for news on coming to consoles. I've talked about it before.
What is it?
It's called Grip. G-R-I-P.
I've heard of it.
It is based very heavily, almost identically, to an old PS1 game series. There are only 2 games in it. Infinite series, but they were two of the most creative and unique games on the PS1 at the time, called Roll Cage. Roll Cage featured some of the most insane arcade racing with indestructible vehicles and destructible environments. Put those two together, and what do you get? One of the most unique science fiction racers ever made. Yeah, that's right. Science fiction racer. What the fuck? You get indestructible cars, destructible environments, but it's set in a science fiction setting. As a kid, it was the greatest thing ever. As an adult, I love it even more. Grip is pretty much Roll Cage 3. No news on it. Last I knew, it's still in early access on Steam. Just waiting. Waiting for the day it says, hey, we're coming to Xbone. Because as soon as that happens, that's another game I'm pre-ordering.
My vehicle lost grip right on that last turn, right in front of the finish line, and I lost 5th place.
200 yards.
It's a shitty-ass corner. It's like positive camber, negative camber, positive camber. It switches back and forth so much that your car might as well explode trying to compensate. Well, it's alright. A lot of people haven't heard about Grip. Just give it a peek. Just type in Grip. Grip the game, and you'll
Jesus, vehicle is so dark.
Oh! No! I stalled. Yeah, that's the spirit, Mike. Yeah, definitely give it a check. It's fucking cool. And you don't have to keep correcting yourself, man. I'm very good at deciphering what people are trying to say because my typing is the worst you will ever see. I can almost guarantee it. Yep.
When is the last time I used this? I hated it. I don't remember.
Yeah.
Let's use it.
So let's use it. So I can hate it even more.
I want to say this is the hypercar that just spun out no matter what. It just had way too much power that I couldn't control. But I don't
Sounds
remember.
like the Ultima.
So long ago.
I try to avoid using. Me and the Ultima have a real bad history.
It's the Noble M600.
I love the Noble. Fantastic.
I want to say
machine.
it's the Noble since it's just a bland blue paint job. Just
yeah,
regular.
that's the Noble.
Usually I put liveries on the vehicles that I enjoyed.
Yeah, fuck it. Let's go with the Pagani Flamingo. I would love to use that Viper if I had customized it myself. It's completely stock from what you get from the factory or whatever auto show. And it doesn't work well. And I'm supposed to be helping Danik win, so I'm going to go with a vehicle that I know can get the job done. Just watch your eardrums, turn down the volume of the game, just in case.
The Zonda?
Yeah. I refuse. Whoa!
I have a feeling I haven't really messed with this vehicle at all.
I guarantee you have, because my Noble is way lower spec than that.
I guess I have.
The fuck? Why is everything crackling?
Oh, there goes the frames.
guys hear the crackling, or is that just me?
Just you.
Oh dear. No, that was a terrible breaking. Bad, Candace, bad.
Okay, so something happened back there, and now there are only 3 of us together. There was a large pack, and then all of a sudden they all just stopped.
That's funny.
Now there's just 3 of us. Well, I'm leaving the 2 behind because they're rubbing sides and slowing each other down.
I love this thing sound. The noise it makes is phenomenal.
Oh, don't flop the edge, and I fell off the edge. What happened? What?
But I'm more of a
Alright. I flew off the edge and so I don't see anybody. Ow. Huh?
I just drove right off the fucking edge.
Yeah. So what I've learned about this vehicle is it jumps really easily. Yeah, this thing's supposed to sound like an F1 car, Mike. That's why I think I like it so much. I just find out on the scene. This car is great, just not for this course. The easiest way to earn cars in Forza Horizon 3 is definitely to buy them as you want them. It's really easy to get money if you drive without any assist and all this fancy shit. You don't have to do that. And also, pretty much every time you level up, you'll get a wheel spin, which is basically a slot machine. And on that slot machine, you'll either get cash prizes or vehicle prizes. And then as you unlock festivals and stuff and increase in experience, you'll occasionally be offered deals or free cars to encourage you to use those cars for the next series of races. There is an auction house that you can go into and buy custom-made versions of cars, or you can just buy stock versions of cars that people are selling for a lower price than you would buy in the auto show. I recommend you earn all your cars yourself, because there's no point in getting a car from somebody who's already worked on it. Every car and every driver is different. You have to find out how to work with the car and how to get the car to work with you. It's not a good idea to buy somebody else's designs or else's tunes. Designs, yes, like I can't paint for shit. But when it comes to tuning and shit, I refuse to use anybody else's but my own. Even if you get a vehicle from the auction house, that's my bad. I was able to just, when I tried to change a car, it allowed me to just reset everything. So I was able to do what I wanted. What you're buying. An easy way to find out if you're buying the right kind of car is to check it in the auto show first, and then search for it in the auction house. Oh, fuck me! I cased the ramp. Slid off the track again. Every car has a performance index and a class, ranging from D all the way to X class. Every car will have a stock class that they start in. If it's out of that class, when you buy it, that means somebody changed something in it. So let's say you buy yourself a Dodge Challenger Hellcat. That should be an A class. If you get an S1 version, that means you got the Dodge Challenger Hellcat Horizon Edition, or they've modified parts on it. Make sense? Fucking A.
Yeah, this race
Got
kind
it
of
so
fucked us,
far
buddy.
forward. And then I barely tap the fins and I come to a complete stop. In 5th place, too.
We have no points at all. That's funny. Oh shit. I keep fucking up that corner. I don't know a lot about Forza Horizon 3, but I know a lot about racing games in general and how things should work. I've been playing fucking bananas because I'm focusing so much on talking to you. I'm grabbing my poor shit. But I've been playing racing games for so long that I've learned pretty much all the secrets and tricks you need to know to make you a good racer. I don't expect to ever be the best racer in the world. I'm not going for that. I'm not interested in being the best racer in the world. I'm interested in being the best I can be at being me, which is a guy who absolutely loves cars and racing games and making them work for me. The biggest thing, like I said, is finding out what you need to do with the car to make the car work for you. Don't ever take anybody else's suggestions too seriously. I can always give you guidance, I guess, in the right direction of where to go. But if you already know shit about cars, you shouldn't need much from me. Like Danik over here, he's a good racer. He needs practice, of course, like we all do. But he doesn't know much about the tuning aspect. I'm not bashing on you, by the way, Danik. I'm just explaining. But I'll tell him, you know, let's say he's having a problem with braking. So he needs to adjust his balance in the braking and how much pressure is being put on it, which is an easy fix. Get the upgraded brakes, adjust the settings from over 100% and whatnot, and put it to wherever you need more braking at. If you're having issues with understeer, put the braking more towards the back. If you're having issues with oversteer, put the braking more towards the front. You know? Just little shit like that. But you gotta find out the perfect spot for you, not what I'm telling you. Whatever works for you is the best way to get the car to behave. And everybody has a different style. Like me, I'm really, really aggressive. But I try to race as clean as possible. I try to avoid collisions as much as I can, but a lot of the times the AI and other players make it impossible to not hit. So when that does happen, I will force my way through. I will hammer the throttle, drop it down a couple of gears, and plow through everybody. But I'll still try and maintain a decent racing line. I'm not an expert at finding racing lines, but I know what works and what doesn't better than, you know, just kind of highballing it and seeing what happens. I always go... Oops, grab the wrong controller. When it comes to racing, I always go from an outside-inside to outside line. So when I'm approaching a corner, I'll start on the outside, head on into the inside of it, and then very casually and gradually head back to the outside of it on exit. That's a simple racing line procedure to follow. Now, there are some corners where that doesn't work, and that's when I'll run into the walls or drive off the map and shit. It's normal. Everybody makes those mistakes. And then there's other people that just fucking hammer the handbrake and slide around the corner, which is great. If you can race like that, more power to you. I think it's foolish because it wastes speed. That's me. And then there's other people that don't know how to corner at all, and they just ride the guardrail. Which is also fine, but don't expect to win a whole lot of races that way. You know? So, like I said, I can't tell you everything you need to know, but I can definitely give you guidance in the right direction. At least what I think is the right direction. Oh, another S2 race? Shit.
Yeah, I'm retrying this race with the Kanazan. So that Noble felt great, just not on that race. Well, just it felt great in general, but on the race it did not.
Yeah, I'm not surprised. The Noble's got an attitude.
It jumped the rails too easily. That's mainly what screwed me over was jumping the rails, and then issues that were my fault when it came to not turning very well.
Lower the suspension. Make it sit a little lower. Add some more downforce. Yeah, that's perfectly fine, man. I'm going to be ending the broadcast here after this race anyways, so it's a good idea for you to head to bed, man. It's also 1:30 in the morning, so definitely.
I saw that right. Correct, right?
What?
A vehicle going backwards, but on top of two other vehicles. Well, facing backwards.
I didn't see that myself.
And then that was backwards, and it was being flung off the map.
That's hilarious.
Flung off the track.
And yeah,
Ooh,
no problem, Mike. Thank you so much for coming in tonight. You've made my night very memorable. I appreciate it. You hit the follow button, all that shit. I look forward to seeing you next time. So get some sleep, and we'll see you around. Stop by Qdoba Belleville if you're ever in town. I might be there. I'm so focused on talking with him that I didn't realize I was bashing into a Lamborghini for like the last 3 corners.
I'm not Lamborghinis. Do you know that the Doctor Strange movie, that Lamborghini gave them 7 Lamborghinis just for that scene where they wrecked the Lamborghini?
No, I did not know that, but I'm not surprised at all by that.
Like they just wanted one Lamborghini or something, like 1 or 2, but Lamborghini just gave them 7. Well, I remember they had gone to multiple car manufacturers before that, but Lamborghini was the first one to say yes to having their vehicle driven off of a cliff. Yeah. But hey, it shows how well it can hold up in a crash like that. I guess.
And it fits the Doctor perfectly.
Yeah.
Stephen Strange is a very narcissistic, cynical man, so having a Lamborghini and driving like an idiot is perfectly logical. And what better way to drive like an idiot than in a Lamborghini, you know?
So you saw did you see Infinity War?
Not yet. I haven't had time.
This isn't a spoiler at all, but it's back in the trailers you see it, but when he calls Stark douchebag, it's usually my favorite scene.
That doesn't surprise me at all.
Oh, there's still a turn there. I always forget that turn and come in like a bullet. How far have I gone ahead of everyone?
By the looks of it, a lot. Oh, I'm driving like horse shit again.
It may just be me, but whenever the races have the rain on the mainly on the Hot Wheels tracks, it just feels like all grip is gone.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Like more so than it is on just the regular streets of the regular map.
No, it's absolutely sinker. It's fucking weird, whatever the fuck this material is. I can't call it plastic because it's not plastic. We don't know what the hell the Hot Wheels tracks are made out of in this. God damn it. Oh shit. Oh shit. I got carried several hundred meters on the roof of AJ Miles' car. Shit. I'm not sure what AJ is driving. Looks like a Beamer, but I'm not sure. Oh, I'm going off the track. This fucking wavy road keeps fucking me up. My rear end's a little stiff.
It took about 16 seconds before second place finished.
Nice. Oh, I missed the checkpoint. I quit. Shit! That was bad. But I still didn't come in last. I don't know how I feel about that one. Alrighty, gang. That is that. Yeah, I know it ain't quite 2 o'clock in the morning yet, but what else are we gonna do tonight besides more racing? Very disappointed at the lack of a spaceman again. I don't know what the deal is with that, but that's 2 Fridays in a row that he hasn't showed up.
Turn around when it is safe to do so.
I'll have to get a hold of him and figure out what the fuck went wrong. If anything did go wrong, for that matter. I don't know what we're going to be doing Monday. I know that we're going to be playing Onrush, but I don't know what it's going to be like. Mainly because I don't know what else the game's going to have to offer. I don't know what kind of game modes and shit are going to pop up and whatnot, because we've already seen quite a lot of it. There is a possibility that it's just going to be the same stuff we've already seen, maybe on more extreme tracks or more dangerous conditions. We'll just gotta wait and find out. I will not be broadcasting tomorrow night, even though that is always a possibility on Saturdays. I know for a fact I won't be tonight, or tomorrow night. I have plans already set in motion. So, yeah. I'll see you on Monday. Look forward to seeing you then. Till next time, have a good one.